Hello and welcome back to another Unity tutorial on this channel. This time I will show you how to place items or game objects in the world with a preview, which can also be used in a building system or planting some trees or other crops which can grow then. Okay, let's dive right into it. So to get started, I just used the Unity starter input asset to have the normal player movement done. Then we create a new script called spawn controller. So to have everything nicely separated, I just created an empty game object here and call it also spawn controller and attach the script to it. So what do we need? We need the item we want to spawn and also the 3D model for the game world. Also we need a spawn material. So we want to make sure that while we hold the right mouse button, the whole item is getting previewed. And if we stop holding the right mouse button, that the item is not visible. So with this logic, our item is getting spawned and also getting despawned when releasing the right mouse button. But we also want to get to know the position where we can spawn it. Therefore we use a raycast. If we hit something, we want to spawn it at the hit position. Okay, now we need an item to spawn. I just use a cube and make a prefab out of it. Okay, let's try. I'm clicking down the right mouse button and I'm releasing it. I'm clicking it and I'm releasing it. Nice. You might notice that if I hold the right mouse button but move the cursor, nothing happens. This is because we do not update the position of our cube. Let's fix this. We want to check if the mouse is held down, and if so, then we check if the temp item is available, and if so, then we want to update the position of our item. Okay, this is the same logic as before, but we now want to test it. So you saw this is not working, but why? This is because we shoot a raycast and anything that gets hit is returning a point. And because we hit the cube moves forward to the point we hit. So the cube moves towards the player. To fix this, we first need to enter a radius. Let's say 10, and then we want all layers that can be hit. So we do a little bit shifting here. So this is our outcome. Now we just are hitting default layers. So let's make sure that our game object that we want to spawn is not on the layer default. So as you see, now it works perfectly. But only to a distance of 10. If I go far away, it's not working. Great. To make it a little bit nicer, we can create a new material that is shown when you want to preview the game object. We want to have it transparent. We do not want to receive shadows, but let's make it a bit of red. Now we can assign the material to our variable here, and then we want to make sure that we set the material to the temp items material. So let's see if this is working. Nice, it looks good. Of course you can add a shader to it so it looks more beautiful. And now we want to implement a little function that if we hit the left mouse button, that the item we want to spawn the game world gets really instantiated. So now we're checking if the left mouse button is clicked and we have the preview there, and if so, then we want to check if the raycast is hit anything, and then we want to instantiate the item to spawn. And if this is already working, then we want to destroy the preview. So let's have a look. So I click right, and now I press left, and you see the cube is getting spawned in our game world. Hooray! Of course, you can make it more beautiful by adding a screen shake to it, or adding a bunch of particles such as dust or something like that to make it even more beautiful and have a nice impact for your player. But that's it for now. Thank you really for watching. I hope you could learn anything, and if so, then I would really appreciate if you hit the like button if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, then please hit the dislike button and write me in the comment what you didn't like about it. And if you want to stay up to date on Unity news, on Unity tutorials, or my game Azaryia, which I'm making devlogs about, then please hit the subscribe button to not miss anything. Thanks for watching. We see us in the next video. Bye bye.
I can't give it up.